Lancang Dam. Now, Lancang Dam, Krivo, tell me what you think about this map.
So as you reminded me, this map, uh, in terms of 5v5 Dom, started out fairly even. There's some very exciting gunplay to be had on that Bravo flag. However, teams have since figured out how to lock each other out, make it 100+ tickets aside. You just trap people outside of it. I think it's Alpha. Yeah, Alpha. And it becomes very unfun to watch and play. Now, these teams aren't experienced teams with great I mean, they're individually, everyone is experienced, everyone is greatly talented. However, they haven't worked together previously aside from Jubs and Triz being on Pronation. So, we might not see that kind of lockout. I'm hoping we don't. I'm hoping we can see this as a regular flowing, just like that last match.
Yeah, and I just to show you guys on screen what he's talking about in terms of the spawns on this map, if you do get a triple cap or even a double cap and a squad wipe, are way out here next to the road. So as you can see there, there's the natural spawn there for the Russian team. You can see for the Chinese team, and my camera is doing some wonky stuff, all here out here for the natural spawns. Very, very far away, and that's like it for the entire map. There are no spawns next to the buildings at all. So if you can set up in the right position, you can get some just amazingly good spawn traps going down on this map.
I'm hoping those teams don't realize that, but here they go. It looks like team... Shoot, it's the red team, SwisS. They've got the first push into Bravo. Sorry, guys. And they're going to get that flag, I think, but it should be real hot on that flag. It's always real tight, and I'm going to be interested to see how much there is of trolling the enemy home flag, since it's tough to flank on this map, as you got to walk a long way in order to get to the other team's home flag, but you know, that is crucial, is shifting things, because fighting over Bravo, one team is eventually going to lose out.
Well, one of the things that on this particular map, the way to combat some of these really tight holds, especially on A and B, I'm sorry, Alpha and Bravo, is to go around the long way. So you actually go around the dam side of the map and push up and try and go for a back rage on A. Now, we'll see if that's going to be coming into effect today or not, but SwisS is going to be able to win out the burn here onto that Bravo side. We do see Potato now getting picked up. Johnny's going to be set up in his anchor role, which this is the best position for Johnny to be in. He's going to be able to help out anybody pushing in on top of that Bravo site, as well as just giving really good vision on any kind of movement that's going to be happening, potentially going around for a back rage. Oh, White Duck, though, with a potentially huge spot out right there. We'll see if that comes into effect, and it doesn't. I think Johnny just got picked up, so I'm not sure if Little White Duck didn't say anything about it. I thought he had spotted him out, but that is going to be a potential C cap. Yes, it does come in, and B is also going to be getting contested as well, so very, very good job, I would have to say, from Team Triz in order to get that split cap. And this is doable. Out of all of the maps, I think this is definitely doable in this situation. You can basically cut it off. There's a couple of choke points, and that's about it.
I actually prefer the split cap on this map, because for me, fighting on Bravo is straight up hell, especially when all the walls get blown out. Back in the day, everybody used to use magnums, and they'd pick each other off through the holes in the walls, but with the GA team being as popular as it is, AC hold, I think, you know, that might be the way to go for Team Triz.
And you see Potato now clearing out over here onto C, so not too devastating as what it could have been. And they are going to be able to get that lead still in their favor, actually, as we were seeing Potato spotting out two players, now pushing it onto Bravo. And you can see the very, very good vantage point that he's going to be in. Does get forced out. No rockets. Cross-map rockets going to be coming in just to blow out those walls. Also do a little bit of splash damage as well. We may see that a little bit later on in the match. But Ren is going to be set up now over here next to that A flag. He's going to be using that overwatch position as well. Not going to be spotting anybody out just yet. Jebs is going to be downstairs with that Ace 23. And we'll see if he's going to be able to get one of those shots to the wall. Nope, nothing there.
There are more M16s on the map now than AEKs, and there's an Ace as well. I think I only see 2 AEKs. So the players have all agreed it's time to go long range and head glitches. It's not nearly as much of a spray and pray experience as it was last map.
Yeah, and you know, on B site is really the only place that you can, I think, be super effective with those AEKs. It's kind of like you're saying, you're going to have at least one, maybe two anchor positions, and both of those guys need to have either an Ace or an M16. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense for these players to be going this particular direction. We are going to be seeing that Alpha site now getting picked up. That will be a two split hold here, coming in for Team Triz, or I'm sorry, Team SwisS. Triz not going to be able to make anything happen there. It does get picked up. Hottie going to be coming in over here next to that Alpha site. But Ren, we'll see if he can make a play. He is going to be coming down below A. Now, I'm not too sure if you guys use this too often much for console, but there is a ladder that you can use outside. It won't take you up to the top of the building, but it will take you off to a ledge that you can actually jump on in. We haven't seen anybody use that yet.
I think that might be banned in console.
Okay.
I know I've been on the receiving end of that before. I'm not a big fan of it personally. The understanding was that rooftops are banned, sure, but ladders also should be banned. It was kind of the agreement. I don't know that that's the official line, but yeah, if nobody's using it, my guess is it's not allowed.
All right, well, we are going to be seeing Chubbs here in a 3-on-1 situation. We'll be able to take him out. Gets that last shot there onto Pamaj, so nice pickup there. We'll be able to get that B site back here very, very soon with his teammates. Oh, but he does get shot over here from the staircase. And he does go down fairly quickly. Not going to be able to do much, if anything at all. 116 to 141. And we are going to be seeing them with this 2 flag hold. Fairly strong hold going down right now. A and B, we talked about it before. We'll see if they're going to be able to do just that. The spawns are going to be in the favor currently of Team SwisS, in my opinion, just because they do have all 5 players pushing. So we'll see if that's going to be a huge deal or not. Ren with a nice long-range shot out to Johnny. Picks up a second one. Yes, he does. Yes, we'll be able to take down Little White Duck on top of that B site. So B will be going back in their favor. We do see him going ahead with the push onto C. But, oh, if he had just turned around, this could have been an epic 3-cap. We do see all 5 players spawning in at random back behind that A site. Little White Duck does get picked up. That A site will be going into their favor. If Ren had just stayed there on that flag, could have potentially picked up another kill, which would have lent itself to stalling out the push onto A, and that's that huge lead that we were talking about for them to get back in this map.
Yeah, you know, I was just about to say I'm glad I didn't. Team SwisS, this looks to me, and it might still be their map, because they've communicated well, they've been better at range, and they've been better at spreading out. But right as I was about to say that, they got wiped and pushed all the way out, and it could have been a triple cap. So this is very much anybody's game. It's only a 9-ticket, 8-ticket lead right now for Team SwisS. They're pushing into Bravo, but it's back to square one for both of these teams. It's as if the round just started.
Well, you know, I think the other thing, too, is that this particular map lends itself to whoever makes the least amount of mistakes. It's a very unforgiving map, as we've said many, many, many times already. So, yeah, it's going to come down to whoever makes the least amount of mistakes, and I think playing passive, possibly, is going to be the better situation to be in here. We do see Johnny up top trying to get those long-range shots onto B. Not going to be case. Will get picked up. Little White Duck, though, going to be helping out his teammates with the res. Triz with a 2-piece as well. He's going to be doing some work, but now we are going to be seeing Team SwisS making their way back into that B site. They have lost the lead here in this round, 107-94. Not a big deal. Definitely able to come back from this. And Potato here might potentially just waste time. I'm not sure why he wasted that much time on it. He's just gotten the spawns to come back in.
He waited too long.
Yeah, allowed the other team basically to get set up. You know, B site is one of those sites that I think you just need to hit it hard, and you need to hit it really fast and not allow them any time whatsoever to set up.
Yeah, you really can't, you know, it might feel like, oh, I need to heal, I need to wait, I need my buddy to spawn on me, but the longer you wait, the better it is for the other player, because he can set up, he can say, okay, I know this area is clear, I know this area is clear, I'm going to watch this spot from this head glitch, and that's exactly what happened. Potato was dead as soon as he hit the corner.
Now, SwisS here might be coming around for a back rage. It looks like he is going to be doing just that. Will not be able to pick up anybody. Misses out so many of those shots. Ren and Super both going to be able to pick up a frag as well as Hottie. That was just very, very bad play right there from Pamaj. Or, I'm sorry, SwisS. SwisS had, like 3 guys spawned right in front of him. Should have been able to take out at least 2. Not going to be the case, and that's definitely showing here. BC still in the possession right now of this Team Triz squad. And they're going to be able to just further out their lead. It's now 40-ticket advantage in favor of Team Triz.
It was Little White Duck did a nice job getting away. He was being shot at by 3 opponents, and he managed to actually create an opportunity for his team by getting behind the enemy. But whether or not that actually pays off, oh, he's dropped 1, and they might be about to secure Bravo. It looks like a good setup. They've got some numbers, and the opponents have to drop down from that stairwell in order to beat them up.
Yeah, I like his positioning here. We'll be able to take down 1. Not going to be getting the hipfire spray there on the second one. SwisS, though, comes back in, finishes it up, gets the revive as well. So yeah, that was a pretty good position for him to be in right there on couches. We do see now an AB hold coming in though. Those spawns did end up favoring Team Triz. As you can see, A site will be getting contested here very, very soon. Potato slowly but surely making his way up inside that alpha site. He can hear them running around upstairs, so he knows somebody is going to be watching this corner. And yeah, you're not able to make it happen. I mean, that's really a push that you need to have with at least 2 players just to kind of, force them maybe on a reload and clean it up. But not going to be the case. C and B now getting contested as well. Bravo getting pushed here by Team Triz, 93-40. Still furthering out that advantage. Potato comes back in, spotting out one onto couches. We'll be able to take down Triz. Gets traded out almost immediately, though. This is just that bloodbath here on top of Bravo, as it has been the entire round so far. And unless we see a squad wipe coming in, I think for Team SwisS, I'm pretty sure this map is a lockdown for Triz.
Yeah, it's just going to be a matter of how many and how things are momentum-wise at the end, because Team Triz has consistently shown they can respond. They had a nice back rage on Don Johnny in order to take Alpha. And, well, right now it looks like Team SwisS, they might, I can't say for sure, but with 3 players down for Team SwisS, it's looking real tight on getting Bravo.
That it is. They are going to be able to whittle down that score, maybe about 15 tickets or so. Not a whole lot. They do have 35 to work with, so they do have quite a few spawns left, quite a few pushes left in them. And we are going to be having Johnny right now pushing down inside that Bravo site. We'll be able to get onto the burn here. Pomaj will be able to take down at least one coming in towards, I believe that was offices. Now he's going to be pushing into A, so they may be going in for a triple cap of their own. Where are those random spawns going down? Johnny did get taken out. Little White Duck there to help out his teammates, but he gets picked up as well from the backside. SwisS will be following it out. And if they can get a wipe here, oh, this is huge. If Pomaj can hold on to this particular site and they get the 2-man clear onto Bravo, this is a massive position for them to be in. They could actually come back from this.
Look at this triple cap. That's excellent play by Pomaj to get away. No, sorry, it was SwisS. He got away after being revived. Revived 2 more teammates. They all stayed alive, capped the flag. The smoke grenades, I want to point out, they're introduced. It's made a big difference for Team SwisS. That's huge.
A huge deal, huge deal. Their anchors can't really do anything, and you really have to get up into the mix in order to get make any kind of impact on the game. A and B now into the favor here of Team SwisS. Can they make the comeback? 20 tickets now separate these 2 teams. Remember, this is the last map in this best of 3 series, first round still, so it's not going to be too critical here that each of these teams win, but you do want to go in with an advantage. SwisS does get picked up. We are going to be seeing that B site getting contested very, very soon. White Duck just picking the heads off of his players from the other team. Ooh, big 2-piece though coming in. Jubs really laying down the law there on top of Bravo.
Pomaj had an excellent position. He was prone, looking through a gap in the floor, and he had an opponent in his sights. Couldn't drop him before the res. Ended up spraying at 3 opponents and not killing any of them. That's just the kind of luck that loses you the round. Yeah. But it was a good play to be where he was.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of mistakes like that coming out from Team SwisS. SwisS did the same thing. He had 3 guys open in the backside. Wasn't able to capitalize on any of those frags. Now Triz will be set up, making sure nobody comes in from the back. Nice incendiary. We'll be able to take down Potato. Hottie getting a nice 2-piece as well. Johnny and Pomaj both getting taken out. 7 tickets left, as this is the last and final push here for Team SwisS. In order to make any kind of a play, SwisS is the only one live here now on top of this B site. Can he make it happen? And no, he cannot. Oh. 40 tickets to 0. Triz coming back. And it's funny, too, because both of us were kind of saying, man, this looks like Team SwisS. They just have it all together right now. They should be able to come out with a win. But that big play with getting the squad wipe to come back and take the lead really just cemented, I think, the entire game. Interestingly enough, Rin only 7 and 6.
Yeah, you think maybe he did a good enough job anchoring. He never had to do anything else. But, whatever it was, that's a very few deaths. Don Johnny, his anchoring counterpart for Team SwisS, also very few deaths. But I want to say Don Johnny, his inability to defend the home flag, whether it's because he got overwhelmed or whatever. But I think that was the turning point for Team SwisS.
I think he just moved off the point too much. We saw
he was trying to support the B push.
Yeah, we saw him, and really your anchor, the way he supports the B push is by staying at home. He stays on your natural. You don't push off of that flag because you provide, because here's the thing, you provide a good spawn point for you to push down into Bravo. You provide the overwatch position to shoot down into B, plus you can spot out anybody trying to go in for a back rage, and of course you have the defense there onto the flag.
Yeah, definitely. Well, so what do you think's going to happen on this one? Because I'm thinking this is still going to be tight, and I think I could see the momentum switch yet again because it's switched every round of every map of this game. I'm going to give it to Team SwisS. I think they're going to even things out. This second side, they're going to communicate and improve on their differences, but I don't know. Could go either way. What are you thinking?
To be honest, it's really anybody's game. 40 tickets, not a huge lead. We saw SwisS looking good at the very beginning. Again, I'm gonna stick with what I said before. This is gonna come down to whatever team makes the least amount of mistakes. And right now, it looks like Triz is gonna be doing that.
Yeah, they just did an excellent job of attacking the opponent's gimme flag. That's Jubs taking it right now, and that might be an AC split.
Yeah, we are going to be seeing both of those home flags being capped right from the bat. You do see a little bit of a lead coming out right now for Team SwisS, but really, I mean, that's nothing at all, and it's about to switch over here in just a few seconds. White Duck being very, very passive, but one of the things, too, I'd like to point out is the fact that we haven't seen all 5 players up, I think, since the very beginning engagement here for Team
Since
SwisS.
the spawn. Yeah, there's been a lot of dying and a lot of staying dead. I don't know if it's maybe just bad spawns or res and fail, but finally it looks like all of Team Team Triz is back alive, and you know they're pushing into this Bravo right now. They need to get it back. They want to secure it. Looks like that's Jubs going down. Now all of a sudden 2 more players dead.
Absolutely, Triz gets picked up there inside the staircases. Super now going to be coming in onto that B site. Not going to be able to get the burn on it just yet, as now he's going to be fighting over it here. Both will be contested right now. We do see Potato now with a 5-0. So far he's been able to do some fairly decent work, both defending and attacking here. He is going to be playing a bit of passive, just waiting for these players to try and show themselves. You can definitely see right now that Team SwisS, they know that this is their last chance. Try and make some kind of a play here. Not too awfully aggressive, but we do see a back rage coming up. That's going to be Jubs coming over here through beepers. And they are going to be able to get onto the burn very, very fast. Can they get the couple of frags here on top of this Bravo site? Oh, Jubs does run out of ammo. Pulls out the G18. Not able to finish him off. And now we're down to only Ren and Super, who are not in the best of positions. But, oh my God, Super surrounded by so many players. He's going to be able to come on top. Picks up 2 of the guys on Team Triz. Beautiful play, as he's going to be able to keep them in this B site. Beautiful job.
Don Johnny, last man alive for Team SwisS, and he's in that anchor position, so it's a reset for them. They've got to push into Bravo, and Team Triz is ready for them. They're setting up right now. Got Triz in the corner, just waiting underneath the staircase. This is going to be a tough push unless maybe those smoke grenades can make the difference.
Oh, absolutely. I would like to see a lot of smokes being used actually from both teams. I think they can be very, very effective. I would also like to see some back rages coming in onto the natural flags. I think that could be a very, very big or a key part of this particular match in order just to kind of throw them off balance, because you never really expect your back flag to be capped. You can see Johnny right now trying to go in for the defense. He is going to be able to spot out one player all the way in the back of C, but not going to be able to get the frags on just yet. Really good shots coming in from Triz using that Ace 23. Again, a lot of longer range shotguns being used. Not so many of the AEKs, CZs, as we saw previously on these maps.
That's an abysmal mistake from Little White Duck and his whoever his counterpart was there. They left, it worked out okay. They left Charlie, and it wasn't secured, and it added an extra 5 seconds where they didn't have a flag whatsoever. But it's worked out now. I think Johnny picked it up. You just got to make sure that you clear up things behind you before you leave.
Well, the biggest problem right now is that they are keeping it fairly even, and you have that 40-ticket swing, which is going to be playing a huge role right now within this match. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I did not switch the players around.
Yeah, I think that that's going to be too much to overcome. I know I said I was going to give it to SwisS, but the way they've started out the second half, they're down 10 tickets, and they've been on the back foot. They do have AC split right now. Maybe this is exactly what they need to make it happen, because Pronation, Jubs, and Super, they're separated from each other, and they're not in necessarily the best positions to attack. Oh, but Jubs gets the 1, gets the 2. What a play. He's in, he's clear, and he's got Charlie. That was nice.
Yeah, and in this situation right here, when you do have that split, should you be trying to hold it, or should you be just gearing up for a push on B? Like, basically, do you pick which one you want to abandon and just have a big spawn wave come in on B?
So, when RPG played this map, if we got AC, we tried to keep it with 2 players on each, and one guy, whoever died, would float to whichever one was under pressure. So we just played to keep it, and as soon as we felt like one was slipping, we would push everybody to Bravo, because if one's slipping, chances are the other is not going to slip. Generally, that was the strategy, and I think it worked out for us pretty well. But whether or not these teams, who haven't, again, we have to emphasize, they haven't worked together previously, all individually very strong, but this is an all-stars match, so they've been thrown together. Whether they realize that is a separate thing.
Oh, I agree. Agree completely with that assessment. We do see Triz now coming back in onto that B site. We'll be able to get a little piece of SwisS there, taking him down 107 to 114 in the favor currently here of Team Triz. As Triz does get picked up, Hottie going to be following back behind him. B will now be into the favor here of Team SwisS. SwisS doing a fairly decent job of holding us down, though. Pamaj making up for some lost frags there on that last match. So we'll see if he's going to be able to prove his worth here as that lead change now coming in. So we are going to be seeing 106 to 102. Team SwisS with the lead, as we do have Team Triz now trying to figure out how they're going to push in onto this B site. What exactly do they do? Again, I think that this would be a perfect time, maybe go for a back rage and go for another one of those AC splits.
None of their players are in a position to do that, but I'd agree that I think that's what they need to do. When they have done it previously, it's paid off dividends. But Triz is the only one close. He's looping around backside Bravo. I got to think that Team SwisS is expecting this at this point. It's been quiet for a little while. They should be looking for it. But again, with the lack of communication between these disparate teams, we might not see this awareness in time.
Absolutely. So, yeah, we are going to be... Oh, my God. Pamajo is 19-5. I didn't even notice that.
Whoa. Yeah.
So we'll go on board right here with him and just kind of check him out as soon as I say that he dies. I swear! I swear, man, I am the best player for the opponent team. Just tell me which guy you want me to kill, and I can do it. Yeah, we do
I'm watching Jubs right now.
Where's Jubs at? Let's see if we can get him killed. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yes. Tell you guys, it's real. Ren, though, in a 1-on-2 situation. He's going to be back behind on top of C. Spots out 2 players going in. We'll be able to get the quick turnaround on top of Potato, taking him down. Also going to pick up Little White Duck. He is going off right now. The nade at his feet, forcing him back. So many players flooding in as we do see a squad wipe. Where are the spawns coming? Oh, this could be huge. Look at where SwisS is at. I don't know why he's using a G18 right here. Maybe out of ammo, but he spots the spawn. He knows exactly where they're going to be coming in from. Anybody coming out for the help? Does look like they are going to be setting up. SwisS decides to go ahead and push on down. Picks up 1, picks up 2, and he is doing a fantastic job in this position. Where are the rest of those players? They are going to be setting up on top of that alpha site. SwisS could come in from below just to kind of harass. We'll see if that's going to be the case. You can hear the footsteps running up above, but this is a fantastic position for them to be in. 37 tickets left for Team Triz. And remember, they only won by 40 previously, so we need to be seeing Team SwisS, or I'm sorry, we need to be seeing Team Triz starting to whittle these tickets down considerably, about 60 more, in order to win this match.
SwisS did a nice job lurking after getting those 2 kills you pointed out. He's now charged into Bravo and killed 2 more. Finally goes down. But that was an excellent play to just wait, sit, listen, and then flank. Not very many players do that, and that was great control on his part.
Oh, absolutely. So Hottie getting a nice 2-piece there on top of that Bravo site will limit the numbers. Pamaj going to be down here as well. Not going to be able to get any frags on top of Bravo. Potato also going to be on top of B. So we have both teams just pushing it onto the center site very, very, very hard. We'll see who's going to be able to come out on top. Looks like it is going to be Team SwisS in this situation for the time being. Pamaj laying down, using that very, very small hitbox to his advantage. Will not be able to pick up any of those frags once again, and we do see Johnny Walker, only one left up and alive. He is going to be set up inside that anchor position. Will not get the frag once again, as we are seeing really Johnny not having the best of games so far. He's 6-8 right now. I think he was like 11 and 6 in that previous round. So,
and I understand that he's I understand he's playing the anchor role. I understand there might be limited opportunities, but if the rest of your team is dying, and if you're the last man, you have to start setting them up in a position to make a play. You can't just sit at the window because they know you're going to be there. You have to change it up, and I feel like he hasn't really been improvising on those situations.
Yeah, now we do see Pomage down below from this Alpha side. Can he get the frag here? Teammates trying to come back in. Will be able to pick him up. Potato doing a great job taking out Triz. Pomage now just running around in circles. Can't quite find this last guy. I think he ran out the window, but I'm not sure. There's so much smoke going down, and this is crazy. White Duck now coming in. He's going to be able to finish off with the G18. Finally, we see some control going in their favor. 64-19. Now it's a doable position right now for Team Triz to come back and win this. Now we are going to be going by tickets, so that means that we need to be seeing Team SwisS winning by 41 tickets or more in order to take this match. And this is going to be very, very close. We do see Team SwisS, though, with that A-B hold, possibly a C hold if they can get his wipe on it. Not going to be seeing it just yet. We do have, oh my god, camera, work for me here, buddy. We are going to be seeing a possible back rage. Didn't work out. Potato now getting on top of C. Where are those spawns? For Team Triz, doesn't even look like they're spawning back in. They know that it's pretty much a lost cause. So congratulations there. We are going to be seeing Team SwisS with the win 63/40 total for that last map, and winning out in the match 2-1. Beautiful job.